Bro, can we talk about Roblox hitboxes that make you lose fights you already won? I swear, I land the perfect shot. I see it, you see it, the universe sees it. But the game says, nah, I shoot first. I aim properly. I'm locked in. Somehow the enemy survives like they just got blessed by 12 layers of plot armor. Then they turn around, one shot, I'm gone. Bro, how? I was the one who started the fight. I was winning. Then the kill cam shows something completely different. My shots are clearly hitting air molecules from 2007. Meanwhile, the enemy's bullet bends reality, curves around physics, and still finds my forehead like it has GPS tracking. And don't even get me started on melee hitboxes. I swing a sword directly at someone's face. Nothing. No damage. No hit. Just disappointment. Then they swing in my general direction, and I die instantly. Bro, did you hit me? Or did you just think about hitting me? At this point, I don't even trust what I see anymore. I could be standing behind cover, fully safe, mentally prepared, and suddenly I'm dead because apparently my hitbox decided to go on vacation outside my body. It'll hit you with skill issue. Skill issue? My brother in Christ, my bullets are hitting, but the game is ignoring them like they're spam. Meanwhile, the enemy is playing like they have admin privileges over reality. At this point, fighting in Roblox isn't about skill. It's about praying your hitbox decides to cooperate today. Bro, can we talk about Roblox lag spikes happening at the worst possible moments? I'm talking perfect timing. Enemy in front of me, low HP, one more hit, and I win. I'm locked in, hands steady, mind clear, victory literally loading, and boom! Everything freezes. My character turns into a slideshow presentation. 1 FPS, 0.5 FPS. I'm basically watching my own downfall in slow motion like it's a documentary. Then it unfreezes, and I'm dead, bro. What happened? I was alive a second ago. I had plans. I had dreams. Now I'm staring at a respawn screen, questioning reality. And the enemy is just standing there like nothing happened. Probably typing EZ with the calmest face known to mankind. Like, sorry I couldn't fight back. My Wi-Fi decided to disconnect from the universe at the exact moment of impact. And it's always when you're about to win. Never when you're walking around doing nothing. Never when you're chilling. Only when you're about to clutch. It's like Roblox servers have a built-in sense for emotional damage. Then your teammates ask, what happened? BRO. I died in 0.2 frames per second. That's what happened. At this point, I don't even fight anymore. I just pray my internet doesn't emotionally betray me mid-battle. Bro, did you know that you did know that you didn't know that you did know? But when you found out, you knew you didn't know. If you knew before or after you knew. So you asked yourself if you knew, and yourself said you knew. But you didn't know if yourself knew what you knew. So you waited until later. But later happened before earlier. And now earlier is asking why. Later showed up first. And somehow tomorrow already heard about it before yesterday. Even found out. And now everybody is waiting for something that already finished before it started. While the thing that started is still trying to figure out if it even began. Why are some Roblox players mean for absolutely no reason? Like I just joined the game, I didn't even load in properly, and some guy already types, LOL noob, delete the game. Bro, what did I do? I literally just existed. Like I spawn in, trying to mind my own business. Maybe walk around, maybe enjoy the game a bit, and suddenly I'm getting emotionally attacked over pixels. No warning, no tutorial, just straight up hate speech in block form. And it's always the same type of players too. They act like they're the CEO of Roblox, jumping around, spamming EZ'd after doing the bare minimum. Like, bro, you hit me once in a Lego fight, calm down. Then in team games it gets worse. You try to cooperate, you try to be helpful, and your teammate sells instantly, dies first and goes, you all trash. Bro, you were the first casualty, you didn't even participate, and don't even try to ignore them, because they follow you. Like bro will dedicate his whole Roblox career just to annoy one random player he doesn't even know. At that point I'm just standing there thinking, is this personal, or are you just bored? Because why is your life goal today? To ruin someone's block game experience? Anyway, Roblox is 50% fun, 50% chaos, and 100% unnecessary attitude for no reason. Yo, is it just me? Or did old Roblox events feel way more memorable? Back then, when an event dropped, it actually felt like a big deal. You'd log in after school and everyone was talking about it. People were making guides. Friends were helping each other complete quests. Entire servers were focused on the event. Now half the time I don't even realize an event is happening. Old events felt like actual adventures. You had to explore games, solve challenges, collect items, and sometimes spend hours trying to figure things out. When you finally got the reward, it actually felt earned. Nowadays, it feels like events are either over in 10 minutes, or they're just a bunch of sponsored tasks. Click this, watch that, join here, done. Bro, where's the adventure? I still remember event items I earned years ago, not because they looked amazing, but because I remember what I had to do to get them. That's the difference. Old events weren't memorable because the rewards were better. They were memorable because the journey was. And honestly, that's what made them special. Bro, can we talk about how every Roblox game now has a game pass for the simplest things imaginable? I join a game, I'm excited, ready to have fun, then I open the shop. Big mistake. Suddenly I'm looking at more game passes than actual gameplay. Want a pet? Game pass. Want a second pet? Game pass. Want your character to blink slightly faster? Game pass. Bro, What am I even paying for anymore? I swear some developers wake up and think, you know what this game needs? A paid breathing feature. At this rate, I'm surprised I haven't seen. Walk Pass, 99 Robux. Without it, your character just stands there contemplating life. Then the game starts teasing you. You see some cool feature. You're excited. You click it. Requires Premium Deluxe Ultra Mega V IP Pass. Excuse me? That wasn't a feature. That was an advertisement disguised as gameplay. And don't get me started on quality of life game passes. Extra inventory slots? Game Pass. Skip a 3-second cooldown? Game Pass. Hide annoying pop-ups? Probably a Game Pass too. Meanwhile, the expensive VIP players are flying around with rainbow effects, custom titles, and enough special abilities to qualify as a Marvel superhero. And I'm over here with starter backpack level 1. Bro, I downloaded a game, not a subscription service with 47 different payment plans. Bro, can we talk about that one friend who says, one more round? Because that phrase is the biggest lie ever told on Roblox. I'm sitting there at 9 p.m. We finish a match. I say, 8, I gotta go soon. And my friend goes, yeah, same, one more round. Cool, sounds reasonable. One round. Then somehow that one round turns into another round. Then another, then another. Suddenly we're discussing game strategies like military generals planning a world invasion. I look at the clock, 11:47 p.m. Bro, what happened to the one round? Every time I try to leave, they hit me with, come on, bro, last one for real this time. For real? You said that 17 matches ago. At this point, I'm not even playing because I want to. I'm playing because I need to see if this mythical last round actually exists. Then it gets worse. The second we lose, they say, nah, we can't end on a loss. So we keep playing. Then we win. Nah, that win was too easy. So when are we leaving? 3 hours later, it's midnight. My eyes are evaporating. My back hurts. My entire family is asleep, and my friend is still saying, one more round. Bro, we're not playing Roblox anymore. We're trapped in a time loop. Bro, can we talk about Roblox players who quit the second they don't get the role they wanted? I swear these people treat every round like destiny itself. The game starts. Roles get assigned. Everyone's waiting. Then, suddenly, Bilderman's left toe has left the game. Bro, the round hasn't even started yet. What happened? Did their Wi-Fi explode? Did their house lose power? No, they didn't get the role they wanted. That's it. That's the entire tragedy. Especially in games like Murder Mystery 2. They wanted murderer. They got innocent. And apparently that's the worst thing that's happened to them since the fall of the Roman Empire. Then there are the players who actually stay. For 5 seconds, the round begins. They lose one fight, one single fight, and immediately disconnected. Disconnected from what? Reality? Bro got eliminated and vanished from existence like Thanos snapped him away. Then they rejoin the server 5 minutes later acting completely normal. Like, bro, we saw you leave. You rage quit so fast your avatar probably left skid marks on the floor. Meanwhile, everyone else is just playing the game, winning some rounds, losing some rounds. You know, the entire point of a game. Not these people. If they don't get the role they want, they leave. If they lose once, they leave. If the wind blows in the wrong direction, they leave. At this point, they're spending more time in loading screens than actual gameplay. Bro, it's a Roblox server, not the season finale of your anime character arc. Bro, can we talk about Roblox games that refuse to let you leave? I join a game, play for a few minutes. Maybe it's fun, maybe it's not. Either way, I decide it's time to go. A completely normal human. So I press the menu button, and suddenly, wait, don't leave! A loud alarm starts blasting through my headphones like I've accidentally triggered a nuclear launch sequence. Bro, why is the game yelling at me? I'm not escaping prison. I'm leaving a Roblox server. Then a giant pop-up appears. Stay for a free reward. Claim 10,000 coins. Exclusive item if you stay. Why are you negotiating with me? I clicked the leave button one time, and now the game is acting like a desperate salesman chasing me through a parking lot. No, wait, take this. No, wait, take that. No, wait, here's another offer. Vera, oh, this isn't a business meeting. I just want to go home. Bro, can we talk about how some of the most talented Roblox developers get completely ignored? I swear this happens every day. Some developer spends 3 years making an incredible game, custom models, original mechanics, amazing animations, actual effort, actual passion, actual creativity. The game launches, gets 12 players. 12! Meanwhile, a game called Pharma Brain Rot appears out of nowhere, uses the same assets, the same gameplay, the same giant buy now button, and somehow gets 50,000 players overnight. BRO. How? I find these hidden gems all the time. You join and immediately think, wait, this is actually good. The graphics are amazing. The gameplay is polished. The developers clearly cared. Then you check the player count. 7. There are more people in my family reunion than in this server. Meanwhile, the front page is fighting for its life with the exact same simulator copied 38 times. At this point, some developers are basically artists painting masterpieces, while the algorithm walks past them and says, cool, but does it have a rainbow pet that gives 10 million% coins? Then the talented developer eventually quits. And honestly, I don't blame them. Imagine spending years creating something unique just to get outperformed by a game whose entire gameplay loop is clicking a giant egg. Bro, some of Roblox's best games are hidden so deep that finding them feels less like gaming and more like an archaeological expedition. Bro, can we talk about the people wearing the bootleg version of expensive Roblox items? Like, at this point, it doesn't even look cool anymore. It looks like your avatar lost a fight with a glitch. You know exactly what I'm talking about. The fake headless, the DIY core blocks, the mom can we get headless? No, we have headless at home type of avatar. Bro's head isn't gone, it's just hiding, and the core blocks dupes are even worse. One leg is skinny, the other leg looks like it pays taxes. Your avatar looks like it tripped down the stairs and never recovered. And why are we still doing this? Every time I see one of these avatars, I feel like I'm looking at a Roblox experiment that escaped the lab. And don't get me wrong, if you like the style, go ahead. of these combinations look so cursed that even the character preview is probably confused. Bro spent 20 minutes making a fake headless just to look like a floating forehead. At this point, just rock your own style. Because some of these bootleg headless and core blocks avatars aren't fooling anyone. We know, you know, even the avatar knows. Yo, is it just me, or did older Roblox games feel way more creative? Because back then, every game felt completely different. You had natural disaster survival, work at a pizza place, hide and seek, build a boat, epic minigames. Every game had its own identity. You join a random game and have absolutely no idea what to expect. Now I open the Discover page and it's like, simulator, simulator, anime game, simulator, tower defense, simulator. Bro, I'm starting to see a pattern here. It feels like the second one game becomes successful. 500 copies spawn overnight. One game blows up. A week later there's the same game but anime. The same game but with pets. The same game but with RNG. The same game but with a different thumbnail. BRO, we already have the original. And don't get me wrong, there are still creative developers out there. The problem is they're buried under a mountain of copy-paste games. What's funny is that older Roblox games had worse graphics, worse scripting, and fewer features. Yet somehow they're still the games people remember years later. Why? Because they had personality. Work at a pizza place didn't need 17 currencies. Natural disaster survival didn't need a battle pass. Build a boat didn't need a feature where your boat hatches pets. The game itself was the content. Nowadays it feels like some games are designed around keeping you playing instead of actually being fun. More coins, more gems, more spins, more rebirths, more whatever currency they invented this week. At some point I stopped feeling like a player and start feeling like an accountant. And maybe that's why older Roblox games felt more creative. Developers weren't trying to copy the next big thing. They were trying to make something different. And honestly, that's what made Roblox feel like Roblox. Remember when joining a Roblox game felt like entering a chaotic online playground? You'd spawn in and immediately see people arguing, role-playing, making random friends, and somehow starting a whole conversation about pizza. Now, you join a server, and it feels like everyone signed a contract to never speak again. Half the lobby is silent, the other half is communicating entirely through emotes, jumping and spinning in circles. I swear some players treat the chat box like it's a paid DLC. You'll spend 20 minutes in a game with someone, save them 3 times, carry the entire team, and they would barely say a thing. No, thanks. Not GG, just purr silence. And don't even get me started on friend requests. Back then, one good conversation and boom, you had a new Roblox friend. Now, people will play with you for 3 hours straight and disappear forever, like a mysterious side character. At this point, Roblox servers feel less like multiplayer games and more like a bunch of NPCs accidentally put into the same lobby. I'm not saying everyone has to become best friends, but if I see one more server where 50 people are online and nobody says a single word, I'm going to start checking if the lobby is AI generated. Bro, can we talk about teamers in Roblox for a second? Because I swear they're everywhere. Murder Mystery 2, Flee the Facility, Blade Ball. Every time I join, there's always a friend group treating the server like a private match. In MM2, the murderer and their friend just casually work together. The murderer ignores them while they help locate everyone else. Bro, what happened to the mystery? Then flee the facility. You finally escape the beast and think you're safe. Then some teammate leads it straight to you like they're getting paid. Now I'm fighting the beast in my own team. Somehow teamers always find each other instantly. Meanwhile, I can't even find one computer. The funniest part is when they act insanely skilled. Bro, you had a squad. That's like bringing 5 bodyguards to a fist fight and saying, easy, easy. My brother in Christ, there were 4 of you. They treat every match like Avengers. One watches exits, one camps objectives, one protects. And me, just surviving a military operation. At this point, I don't fear skilled players. I fear matching usernames. Because that's when I know I'm about to be content for someone's friend group. It's like every lobby has its own coordinated strike team. And I'm just spawning in unarmed, confused, and already targeted. At this point, I don't even ask who's murderer. I ask who's in a group chat.
Bro, I genuinely think Roblox has mastered the art of ignoring its own community. Every year, players are like, can we get better moderation? Can we get rid of exploiters? Can we get more support for old games? And Roblox somehow hears, add something completely unrelated. Like what happened to chatting normally? I get why age restrictions exist, but now half the time I try talking to someone, I look at the chat box and see a giant padlock because we're apparently not in the same age group. Bro, we're playing the same Lego game. At this point, I'd rather have the old nutta, woulda, was hashtags back. Remember when you type an entire sentence and Roblox would censor random words for absolutely no reason? At least everyone suffered together. Now conversations feel like they're separated by international borders. And don't even get me started on TIX. I know it's been gone forever, but removing it still feels like one of the biggest losses Roblox ever had. Back then, you could actually earn a little currency just by logging in and playing. Now your options are basically 1. Buy Robux. 2. Buy more Robux. 3. Have you considered buying Robux? Then Roblox keeps adding features that make me question whether I'm even on Roblox anymore. Now this one isn't a huge deal, but I still find it weird. I join a game and suddenly there's an option to watch an ad for rewards. An ad in Roblox. Bro, I already escaped YouTube for this. What's next? A 15-second unskippable ad. Before I can open my inventory, want to equip equip your sword, watch this message from our sponsors, and then there's Moments, basically TikTok, inside Roblox. Because apparently every app on Earth is legally required to become TikTok now. I open Roblox to play games, not to scroll through short videos, until my attention span gets reduced to 3 business days. At this point, Roblox feels like it's trying to become every platform, except Roblox. Meanwhile, the community is over here, begging for fixes, improvements, and quality of life updates. But instead, we get another feature nobody asked for. I swear, Roblox could announce that avatars now need a monthly subscription to breathe, and some executive would call it an exciting new innovation. Sometimes it genuinely feels like the people making decisions haven't actually played Roblox in years.
Bro, is it just me, or are old Roblox games getting infested with exploiters lately? Like I joined Murder Mystery 2 for some detective gameplay, and the one round I finally get sheriff or murderer. Some exploiter flings me across the map at the speed of light, sending me into the stratosphere and making me unable to play. Like, bro, I waited 20 rounds for this. Is this Murder Mystery 2 or a SpaceX launch simulator? Then I switched to natural disaster survival thinking, surely this game is safe. Wrong. Some dude is flying around the map with 1 HP, getting hit by lightning, surviving tornadoes, tanking earthquakes, swimming through tsunamis, and somehow still alive. At this point, the natural disaster is here. And the most frustrating part is that these games are huge. They've been around for years. They have millions, sometimes billions of visits. Yet every server feels like there's at least one guy testing experimental nanotechnology. I report them. Everyone reports them. The entire server reports them. And then absolutely nothing happens. The exploiter is still there next week, doing backflips through walls and ascending to a higher plane of existence. It's honestly sad because these games survived for so many years and became Roblox classics. They should be remembered for being fun, not for becoming exploiter playgrounds. I swear, some developers only appear once every solar eclipse. The game gets another 100 million visits, another wave of exploiters, and the response is complete silence. Like, hello? Anybody home? Is the anti-cheat running on Windows XP? At this point, the exploiters are getting more updates than the actual game. I don't even fear the murderer anymore. I fear the level 3 account named XX Dark Sigma Script ZXX, moving at the speed of sound. Bro, can we talk about Roblox inflation because what is going on? I swear back then you'd open the catalog and be like, ooh, that's cool. Only 50 Robux? Bet. Now I open the avatar shop, and suddenly every item costs the GDP of a small nation. A hat, 800 Robux. A pair of headphones, 1,200 Robux. A shoulder accessory that looks like it was made in Microsoft Paint during lunch break, 2,500 Robux. Bro, who is buying this? I remember when getting 400 Robux made you feel rich. You could buy a few accessories, customize your avatar, maybe even have enough left over for a game pass. Now 400 Robux is basically a coupon. You walk into the avatar shop with 400 Robux, and Roblox looks at you like, that's adorable! And don't get me started on limited items. I see people casually wearing items worth hundreds of thousands of Robux, like they're carrying around the Infinity Stones. Meanwhile, I'm over here calculating whether I can afford a hat and a face accessory at the same time. Every year I check an item I wanted before, and it's somehow doubled in price. At this rate, by 2030, a basic black t-shirt is gonna cost 17,000 Robux and require a mortgage application. And the craziest part is, people still buy them. Roblox creators wake up, upload a pair of sunglasses, set the price to your entire life savings. Somehow it sells out in 14 minutes. At this point, I don't need more Robux. I need a financial advisor. My avatar isn't getting dressed anymore. He's experiencing the cost of living crisis.
Bro, can we talk about how Roblox players treat every game like it's the Roblox World Championship? I join a game for fun, entertainment, a casual experience. 30 seconds later, some guy with 14,000 hours, 3 monitor screens, and enough energy drinks to power a small city appears out of nowhere. I take 1 step, dead. I respawn, dead. I blink, dead. Bro, I'm fighting for my life against someone who treats this game like his 9 to 5. Then they hit you with the classic, easy, easy. My brother in Christ, you have memorized every map, every angle, every spawn point, and probably the birth certificate of the game developer. Somehow they're always moving at the speed of light. I don't know if they're using skill, caffeine, or dark magic. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to figure out which button reloads. Then after destroying the entire lobby, they start giving advice. Just practice. Practice what? I have a family. I have responsibilities. I can't spend 14 hours a day training in the mountains like a shonen anime protagonist. And don't even think about accidentally winning 1 round. The second you do, suddenly the sweat level increases by 500%. Now everyone's sitting forward in their chair, locking in, cracking their knuckles, and acting like there's a $1 million prize pool on the line. Bro, this is a random Roblox server at 2 a.m. Why are we acting like scouts from the NBA are watching?
Is it just me, or Roblox has been really boring lately? Like bro, Roblox used to feel like a whole universe. Now it feels like the same 3 games wearing different hats. Like I log in expecting nostalgia, excitement, something, and it's just Eat Brainerd Simulator, Brainerd Tower Defense, Escape Brainerd Obby Impossible. Bro, why is everything Brainerd? Every server I join is either 1. Someone spamming Sigma or 6-7. 2. Spamming Brainerd names like Tun 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 Sack. 3. Or someone in VC playing Brainerd songs. And the games. Don't even get me started. It's literally the same loop. Step 1. Click button. Step 2. Watch number go up. Step 3. Pretend you're having fun. Step 4. Rebirth. Step 5. repeat your entire existence. Where did the creativity go? I remember when Roblox had games that actually felt like games. Now it's just simulator number 4829, but this time you're a sandwich. Even the trending page is just recycled chaos. One game blows up, then 500 clones spawn like it's a bug report nobody fixed. And the worst part, the hype dies in like 2 days. 2 days. Then, everyone moves on to the next identical brainrot. Experience like nothing happened. I swear I join games now and feel like I've already played them before. Because I literally did. Just with a different icon and worse music. At this point Roblox doesn't feel like a platform anymore. It feels like a conveyor belt of the same idea getting copy-pasted, until it loses all meaning. And I'm still here. Clicking play anyway like I'm trapped in the cycle.
Be honest, you're probably going to watch this video and still not subscribe. Not because you hate the content, but because you think your one click doesn't matter. That's exactly why most small creators stay small. Thousands watch, but almost nobody supports early. And later those same people say, I remember this channel before it got big. So if you're just another viewer, keep scrolling. But if you actually support creators, subscribe right now and prove it. Guys, maybe you don't like my videos. I see other videos getting millions of views, but mine don't. Maybe my videos just aren't good enough for you. The truth is, my phone is broken, and it's really hard for me to make videos. Some of you support my videos even though they're made with a broken phone, and some of you hate them. But honestly, I love all of you. Thank you everyone for being here.
If I was the CEO of Roblox, these would be my rules. Rule number 1. No more brain rot games. All those copy-paste games taking over the homepage, deleted. Only original high-quality games survive. Rule number 2. Everyone gets 10,000 Robux per month for free. No more begging your parents for the newest game passes. Rule number 3. Chat is back. No more hashtags. You can actually say, hey bro, without Roblox going,
nah, you can't say that.
Rule number 4. No more cheaters. Hackers, exploiters, all banned. No more getting flung across the map, just clean, safe servers. Rule number 5. All avatar items are free. No more going broke just to look cool. Everyone gets a drip avatar. Rule number 6. Now this is the most important rule. If you want me as CEO of Roblox, like and subscribe. So, be honest. Would you choose me as the new Roblox CEO? Why do some Roblox players start drama over literally nothing? Like, what even happened? You just turn your character towards them, and suddenly they're acting like you started World War III. I say hi, and they go, bro has a problem with me. What problem? I just logged in! Then, they call their entire friend group like it's an emergency meeting. Guys, look what this dude said. Said what? I typed 2 letters. Chai. That's not drama, that's basic English. The next thing you know, there's a whole crowd arguing about something nobody even remembers. The original reason? Gone. Despawned. At this point, the drama has more plot holes than a glitched game update. Bro, we're playing a block game, not filming a reality show. If your day gets ruined because someone stood near you in Roblox, maybe the problem isn't the game.
Hey Siri, I think the reason why you're so mean to me is because you'll never be a real human.
Keep going, I dare you.
You're so fake, even China denied they made you.
Last warning.
You're so fake, Barbie is jealous.
Boy, if you don't shut your 10-pound flounder eating a quarter-pounder extra cheese sweet tea, hold the ice, roll the dice, super nice, I have lice. Ain't no lights, misty nights, break my heart, Kevin Hart, lean green, mean string bean, Charlie Sheen, limousine, trampoline, Wolverine, submarine, smokescreen, tiny bean, jelly bean, magazine, protein, Eugene, broken gene, vending machine, unclean nectarine, Halloween, canteen, lightning McQueen, looking boy, skin tone, chicken bone, Google Chrome, no home, flip phone, full-blown monochrome, student loan, Indiana Jones, overgrown, Flintstone, hormone, friend zone, Sylvester Stallone, Sierra Leone, AutoZone, professionally seen, Silver Patron, but up.
Okay, I'm sorry, Siri.
That's why.
If you're under 100 subscribers, watch this now. The first 100 subscribers, that's the hardest part. Not 1,000, not 10,000, because right now, nobody knows you. You post for hours and get almost nothing. You keep checking like, did I gain one today? But listen carefully, I'm only doing this for the next 24 hours. If you can hit 100, you can hit 1,000. Most people quit before that. Don't use this sound unless you actually want me to find your video, because I will.
If I was your mom, these would be my rules. Rule number 1, I don't yell your name from another room. I come to you. No horror movie screaming. Rule number 2, when you say 5 more minutes, I actually mean 5 minutes, not 5 seconds. Rule number 3, I don't check your phone randomly. I trust you. I'm not the FBI. Rule number 4, if you're quiet, I don't assume you're doing something wrong. Sometimes you're just existing. Rule number 5, if you show me a meme, I get it. I laugh. No follow-up investigation questions. Rule number 6, I act the same in front of guests as I do at home. No personality update. Rule number 7, I stop blaming your phone for your entire existence. If you want me as your mom, hit that like.
Carrots make your eyes better. Bananas make your digestion better. Apples make your skin better. And you make my life better.
How are free Robux scammers still alive in the big 2026? Like seriously, Roblox has been around for years. Everyone knows about them. So why do these dudes keep coming back? And the craziest part? Some people are still falling for it. You've seen them before. Click this link for 100,000 free Robux. Type your password to verify. Join this group for instant Robux. Bro, that's not a giveaway. That's a digital pickpocket asking you to hand over your wallet. If some random website is asking for your account info, congrats. You're about 3 clicks away from losing your account. And can we talk about the websites for a second? Why do they all look like they were made in a school computer lab in 2014? Here's the rule. If it sounds too good to be true, it's probably a scam. Roblox isn't. Just randomly giving away millions of Robux to people who click a shady link. And no, adding 2026 working method to the title doesn't make it legit. At this point, these scams have survived longer than some Roblox games. But maybe I'm missing something. What's the dumbest free Robux scam you've ever seen? Drop it in the comments because I swear these scammers are running on pure delusion.